Hola amigos y amigas, bienvenidos a Guadalajara. Hope everyone's having a great day today. You know what, if you're having a good day, give this video a thumbs up and hit the bell icon so you know whenever we put a new video. So we're headed down to Soriana today. We're gonna be going to get some mushrooms and we're gonna get maybe some zucchini and some fruit. It depends on what they have on sale right now. Now, normally I would go to the tianguis, which are basically local farmers markets that they have in different spots around the neighborhoods every week. We have 2 a week, Wednesday and Friday here. Wednesday's by far the biggest one, but the one on Friday is pretty nice too. And basically all the local farmers come and they set up a stand and sell you whatever produce they have this week. And their prices are really good, but recently the price of mushrooms has gone up extensively, and believe it or not, Soriana has the best prices. And for those of you that don't know, Soriana is like a Mexican Walmart. There's actually another company called Bodega Aurrera, and they are owned by Walmart, so they're technically the Mexican Walmart, but Soriana is Mexico's version of that, and it's owned by Mexican families, so I like to support them as much as possible, and I like to go to the tianguis and support local farmers in my neighborhood as much as possible. So I'm gonna apologize if you hear an ambulance. There's a lot of ambulances around here because if you're new to Guadalajara or you're thinking about moving here, it's the medical capital of Mexico. So there's a lot of, pretty much every medical office you can think of, from podiatrists, dermatologists, to every kind of specialist. A lot of people go to school here for medical, and there's tons of hospitals. And actually, if you look right over here, right there, that's another ambulance that's picking somebody up right now. So it's a very prevalent medical city, which is good and bad. I mean, I live like one street off from the main road, so I'll hear them every time they come by, but it also means that if anything ever happens for me and my wife, we're never far away from instant medical care, which is always really nice to have. So let's talk about why my wife and I decided to move here to Guadalajara instead of other cities. You'll find, if you really research, a lot of Americans move to either Guadalajara, but mostly the Lake Chapala area and Ajijic, which are very close to each other. They're both located on Lake Chapala itself. And the reason for that is they have extensive retiree communities of Americans. There's a very large population of American retirees. And then if you come here in Guadalajara, most of the Americans live out near Zapopan, which is like the rich area of the city. It's basically, if you go to like the midtown of most of your decent sized US cities, that's the kind of feel you'll get. It's the really nice upper class area of the city. So you'll see a lot of Americans there. But we live on the opposite side. We live in Belisario, which is in between Zapopan and Tonalá and Tlaquepaque, which Tlaquepaque you'll probably see if you come here. It's a very big touristy area for Americans. It's very how do I say this? It's very historic there. And there's a lot of the old culture. You see a lot of the old Spanish buildings, and hasn't been touched that much. And you'll see a lot of mariachis there and things that are classic to this area. But it's a bit pricey compared to other parts of the city. And then Tonalá, which we're actually going to be doing a video on pretty soon, is the more like artisanal area of the city. So you go there if you want like to find Oaxacan blankets, if you want to find pottery, paintings, anything handmade and artisanal, you're going to find there. And for really good prices too. I filled my home with a bunch of artwork from there, and yeah, I mean the prices are really good, the people are really nice. So you can expect a lot of that if you go there. And so my wife and I decided to move here to Guadalajara because her family is originally from here. Christy grew up here. When she was a kid, she moved when she was about 5 years old, and ever since she's been dreaming of coming back. And we decided, hey, there's a pandemic, what better time to move than right now? Really stupid idea, but we're here now and we absolutely love it. I don't ever plan on going back to the United States. Plan on living here full time. I might go back and visit, see my family, but I don't really want to leave. This is a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful country. The history here is amazing. The people here are so nice. And just the culture is incredible. Something that you really don't find in the United States. It's not old enough to have that ancient kind of culture. And Mexicans have been here for thousands of years at this point. So you get a real deep sense of who they are as people, including in their food, especially in their food. And you probably don't know this, but recently Mexico was rated as the #1 favorite food in the world. Like authentic Mexican, not Tex-Mex that you normally get in the United States. So when you come here, the food's gonna taste different, but it will blow you away with how much flavor and how delicious it is. And so we decided to move here, specifically in Belisario, because a lot of Christy's family lives here. Her grandmother lives 5-6 blocks from us. Her other grandmother lives half a mile down the road. Her aunt used to live right next to her grandmother. We have cousins everywhere here. So this area is pretty nice. It's more of a blue collar area. People work really hard here, which is why I like to support the neighborhood as much as I can. And yeah, we just really love it here. It's nice and calm. Everywhere is walkable here. You can walk pretty much anywhere in the city. It's not like where we were from. We came from Nashville, and it's not a very walkable city unless you're in downtown. But the entire city of Guadalajara is absolutely walkable. I mean, you see huge sidewalks everywhere. It's designed for people to get around on foot. And if you don't want to do that, the bus is really cheap and it'll take you pretty much anywhere you want to go. Or if you want to take Ubers are really cheap here as well. So you have plenty of options as far as that's concerned. All right, so we're about 100 yards or so from Soriana, so I will see you guys when I get there.